Well, this is gonna suck. It's bright and early in the morning. Taking my little car to get ceramic tinted finally. But it'll be the first time driving in the rain like this. And it's cold. Hope it'll be okay. Let's go. I'm driving around in the rain here. It's cold. Car's frisky. Woo! So it's like 47 degrees or 50, something like that. Pretty cool. And it's raining. I'm on these summer tires. Car's pretty frisky here. Any bit of acceleration, you know, kind of give it a little wheel spin. It's pretty fun. So you should probably be careful. But this is probably one of the easiest cars to have some wheel spin and not feel like you might die. Because, you know, remember, right now I'm still stock, so I have whatever is left of my 63, 64 horsepower. And it's small. It's a really light car. It's easy to control. So, you know, as you try to make the most of this. It's a pretty crappy day out, but you can at least try to have some fun, I guess. But, you know, remember, you are on public roads. Don't be completely dumb where you'll cause a hazard and either wreck your car or hurt someone else, you know, that kind of stuff. Be safe out there. Let's get to this tinting place. Here's the car back from the tint shop. Take a look at the tint. I did 35 and I did 70 on the front, 70 on the top, and 35 on the rear. So, oh yeah, also the little triangle too. So it's a little bit darker. You can kind of see here where the window's open. See the difference? Windshield, you can barely tell it's even there. Let's get in the car. Alright, here I am in the car. So this is 70. It's a fairly nice day out. 70 on top. With the black stuff, the little the perforated holes. 35 in the rear. Not too dark. Actually, let's look at the truck. So this is through the 70% and this is through the 35%. Pretty cool. I did get the ceramic tint. Unfortunately, it's not hot anymore, so I can't really compare what the fishbowl temperature is like in here. It's, I don't know, it seems all right. It's pretty cool. There was a nice warm day the other day. It was like 68 something degrees, but I tried to see if there was a difference, but you know, it's autumn, it's fall, so the sunlight's not exactly the same. It doesn't really heat up the car so much. This will have to wait till summertime for us to kind of test ceramic tint versus no tint in this car. I also didn't take a video of how hot the car is in the summertime, but just it's unbearable, it's unreasonable. So hopefully this ceramic tint will make a difference, and hopefully I'll have working AC by next summer, you know. So it's just really nice to have. The tint shop did a really good job smoothing this out, making sure there's no wrinkles or bubbles or any waves or anything on my windshield. So props to them on that. I got to reattach some of the stuff that was on my windshield. So the old Japanese inspection sticker, the shaken inspection, I think the other part of the shaken inspection. And then if I ever decide to get the car inspected here in my state, then we also have to do that one. I was at the tint shop talking with the owner, and I asked him, hey, would you be willing to take up this project to do this? He looked at it. He says he had no idea how long it might take because he's never done one of these before, and everything had to be custom cut. So he decided to take on the project, and it took him a few days. I guess I put him behind schedule for his other actual normal jobs, but in the end it came out real good. And he told me it was a struggle, especially back here. Apparently the back window was really hard for him to like heat shrink and do whatever he needed to do. He just said this is really difficult, but he's glad he did it because it kept him on his toes. And you know, you can't always have an easy job. At least right now you get a satisfaction of doing a nice job on something else that's different. He didn't say anything about the doors, but I bet this was difficult to work on because it's up. I mean, I suppose you could sit in here and do it, but he was also a bigger guy. He's bigger than me, so this was probably not that ideal to work on. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Suzuki Kara here. I'll show you a little sticker product that helps you apply decals and whatnot on your glass right after this. These were my original stickers that were able to be removed from my window. So I bought some of these things. I read about these online. So you're supposed to be able to take your sticker and put it on this adhesive stuff and then cut it out to your exact size, and then you could put them on your windshield. And theoretically here is you're not going to damage the tint if you ever have to remove it or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I originally intended to get this for our state inspection sticker, but as you can see, I haven't gotten one yet. I'll get around to that one day. Let's see how these work. Let's go over how this stuff works. You get this stuff, there's a shiny side and there's a protective side. So put the shiny side up, get your sticker, and just try to reapply it. I'm going to put mine to the edge so I can, oops, oh no, oh no. I'm going to put mine towards the edge so I don't have to waste any of the sticker material, so I can get the most out of it. It wasn't exactly cheap. I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was like $8 for two, somewhere in that range. So let's see. All right. It's a little wrinkled from being scraped off, but came out all right. And this one I will stick on like this. This will probably be the best I can get these my original stickers on. So now you're supposed to get a pair of scissors and cut them out exactly the right size. I would like to get this just right, but it's not going to happen. It's a circle. No one cuts perfect circles. I feel like I'm scraping out that little candy on Squid Games. That's as good as I'll get it, I think. Probably not going to die. On to the next thing here. A square is a lot easier to cut, except this one already has a clear thing I have to cut around. You know what I just noticed? These scissors don't cut straight. Sure, right? Blame the tool. Alright, so I'm going to peel the backing off. You're supposed to immediately apply it to the windscreen, so make sure this is clean and dry. This blue sticker used to be here. I'm just going to put it back best I can. Push it on to push the air bubbles out. Kind of work out the air bubbles. I pressed on the center and kind of pushed them out. I don't know if you can see those, but there's an air bubble by the 5 that just rolled out. And that's pretty good. It's pretty bubble free. Look at that. Like it never changed. The square sticker goes here. Alright, I brought it inside, so there's a little bit less glare, but pretty happy with the result here. Looks pretty much like how it was before I got the tint, other than the sticker's a little bit wrinkly, but you know, from, what's this, like 2 feet away? This looks great. If you get your windows tinted and you have stickers that were applied throughout the car, wherever you have them, don't worry about them. You can ask your tinter to see if they can salvage the stickers before they scrape them all off. But in case that they can't, or something goes wrong and it's ruined, it's not a big deal. You can buy reproduction ones. Can you see this? There we go. You can see that. See how this is on September and this one's in March? So that's the only thing. You don't get to pick your month, but you just get what you get. So this is based off of September. My car was actually March, but it's okay. The stickers are actually made appropriately to the proper year. anymore, or are they? This one says 30, and this one says 31. Yeah. No, actually, it's not right. So this and this is supposed to be 1 year following it, hence 31 and 32. What you get here is a 31 and a 30, so this should actually be 32. But like I said, they're just repros. There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. I hope you liked this. Please subscribe for more, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Before you go, I noticed the tint is more apparent in here. So you can see how it's much clearer. You can see the seat colors. Over here is much darker. It's much harder to see. So 70, 35. 35 isn't really that dark, but it is noticeably darker. And I guess this is zero tint. Okay, bye.